Richard. Thank you for doing this interview with us. So my first question is, can you please tell us a little bit more about your business?
CoinDragon converts coins to octopus cards, bank deposits, and charity donations.
How did you start your business idea, and what are some of the strongest factors for you to form a startup?
Coins in Hong Kong are a very big problem. Supermarkets don't accept many coins, taxis don't accept, and the banks are very, very inconvenient. And we've seen other countries have good coin exchange machines, and we decided that Hong Kong could use one as well.
And how did you start from ground zero at the initial stage of your business?
I noticed that I have many coins in my home. I noticed that my friend has many coins in his home. And I decided I could convert these coins to cash for my friends, and I started doing that and charging a small fee. Then my friends told their friends, and their friends told other people. And suddenly I'm meeting strangers in the MTR to take people's coins and then count it for them and then find them again and give them cash. Later we started doing it by paying them back electronically using bank transfers.
Fantastic.
So in this process, we figured out how big the problem is, how many people need the service, and how much they're willing to pay for the service.
I see. What are some of the challenges you have experienced when starting your business?
In Hong Kong, it's very difficult for small companies to work with big companies because big companies are not willing to work with small companies. Part of the challenge is that within big companies, many people don't want to do anything new, and they don't have the decision-making power.
Right.
Therefore, for us, we have to work with only senior management.
How do you identify a good business partner?
For me, at CoinDragon, I had 5 criteria. The business partner I was looking for needed to be smart, have a technical background, speak Cantonese and Mandarin, have worked in 2 previous startups. That was very important. And be an honest and trustworthy person, most importantly.
I see. Yes. Was there a time when you have come to a bottleneck and almost want to give up?
Many times.
I think
rejected.
That's nothing new to startup founder.
Correct. Many times I've wanted to give up, and many times I've been rejected, especially by bigger companies in Hong Kong. But being a startup founder, you have to be prepared to be rejected many times, more than times being accepted.
Yeah. And do you feel that you have given up anything for your startup?
Definitely. My personal life has yielded to my business. So in terms of how much time I spend with my friends, my hobbies, my family, some of that has been taken away from my business. And also financially, I've invested part of my money into my startup.
It's paying off.
Thank you.
So Richard, what keeps you going in spite of all these challenges?
We're trying to solve a problem, and we feel that if we don't solve this problem, no one else will.
What are some of the resources you have utilized when you first start your business?
For us, we were very much inspired by an existing business that's worked very well in another country. So what I think is advisable is to not reinvent the wheel and to try to work with what's already been built and try to make it better.
Any advice to your junior UST peers who may want to start a business?
I would recommend looking for a problem to solve and then figuring out where the value is created. And to sustain commercially, you have to make profit from the revenue from the value, where the value is created.
I see. So in Hong Kong, there are huge expectations on university graduates to find a stable job and secure a property as soon as possible after graduation. So what should students consider when facing such expectations?
I would advise them that it is possible to start a business on a part-time basis. For me, 2 years ago, I developed a CoinDragon machine in my 200 square foot apartment, and I worked on the business part-time for several months before deciding that it was worth investing my full-time effort into. So it can be done.
Yes, just believe in yourself. And last question, what would you have done differently if you can start all over again?
If I could start CoinDragon all over again, I would have found my business partner and my team much earlier. Because in the beginning, I was doing everything myself, doing marketing, accounting, software development, and I found that there's only so much time I can invest, and there are other people out there who can do these things better than I can.
All right, so that's the end of my interview.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.